Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of Why Won't My Scooter Start. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we've got the battery fully charged and reinstalled. You can see that it is indeed fully charged. So now, what we want to do is first check and see that we have voltage here, because that's directly from the battery. So we should have voltage here at all times. Alright, so if we put our positive lead there, shows we got nothing. We go ahead and connect our negative lead to the case. We do have voltage there at all times. Okay. And then if we try to start it, we should have voltage on the other one. So I'm going to check that now. Go ahead and switch it. Put this right there. Nothing. You can see. I'm going to try to stick this somewhere where it'll hopefully stay. That might work. Okay. We're going to turn the key to the on position. We're going to try to start it. We got nothing. Nothing at all. I just tried to start it a minute ago, and it worked, or it at least cranked the starter. So it's definitely some kind of intermittent problem here. There's a connection issue somewhere. Looks like we're definitely all good on our ground and our positive. Okay, let me see if I mess with this just a little bit. Give it a little wobble, couple taps, I don't know. Nothing. Don't understand exactly what's going on here. But we've got no power on the other side of here, and we should. So I think we need to check what those other two wires are for. Let's see here, move this. You can kind of see. Try my best. There are definitely a couple wires right here. It looks like a red and yellow and a green and yellow. Go ahead and try to pull this out of there and see. Okay, so we got that, and then that's gonna go back here. I want to say that this comes off of the, well, maybe not. Hold on. That goes into the harness here, which goes up towards the CDI. So I wonder, there could be an issue with this CDI down here. We'll have to check into that as well. Alright, so I decided, just in case, since this connector is kind of in a location, as you can see, where lots of dirt's going to come up. I mean, I've already put epoxy stuff all around these to try to moisture proof them, and I put dielectric grease on the insides of every single connector on this scooter. I literally had the entire body off, and I went over it completely when I first got it. But I went ahead and disconnected this, plugged it back in, and now, well, it was just working 2 seconds ago. Of course, every time I turn the camera on, it doesn't want to work. Let me do that one more time too, because I also banged that a couple times. Now let me check one more time with this connector. Mess with it again. Try it. Now I'm looking like I'm lying to you guys. Okay, we got it disconnected again. Try to clean it out a little like your old Nintendo sets. You can see I wasn't bullshitting. I got that dielectric grease in there from like 2017. So it shouldn't be an issue with these pins, but who knows. I know sometimes they don't have a good connection inside there, but I don't know. But we're definitely pinpointing it down. We'll plug this in again, just like I did a second ago. Oh, come on, go in there. There we go. It's in. Now, nothing. That's insane. I wonder, just like when you bang on it under the car, right? I wonder if messing with these CDI wires did anything. There's got to be something that's stopping the connection somewhere. Let's do our voltage check one more time, see if we're getting anything here. Put our positive lead right here on this one. Still got our negative in there pretty good. We got no voltage. So now I feel like I'm going to pull up a wiring diagram on the starter solenoid on these GY6 engines, and we're going to have to break it down based on the wiring diagram. Told you I wasn't bullshitting. I just had to rock it side to side. There we go. Come on now, baby. Come on, let's go. Oh, oh. Man, this thing hasn't ran for a while. It probably needs to idle for a minute before I give it too much gas. It is a carburetor engine after all. Open that bad boy up so I don't kill myself. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of a connection issue somewhere. And I wonder, like I said initially, if it's up in here, because this is where I was grabbing when I was rocking it back and forth. So I may have moved it just right. Not really sure. May want to do some more checks if it doesn't, if it doesn't start again next time. But it's very weird how that's going on for sure. I'm not considering it fixed. I think the fact that it's running is a little lucky. Wasn't really worried about it running, more so just the starting part. But definitely weird. Okay, now that it's ran for a second, let's see if it'll start. Interesting. Try one more time. See, that's that shit, man. It's almost like something's restricted or something, like it's having a hard time actually turning it over. But if that were the case, we would still have had voltage right there. It's definitely a thinker for sure, because now it seems like it's starting up just fine. Try one more time. Yeah, no issues at all. That is interesting indeed. One more thing I want to do now, because it's starting. We've got our positive there like we were testing earlier. We've got our negative here. We should get 12 volts when I try to start it. Let's try that again. It just started so quick. Trying not to start it all the way. You can see though there was some kind of voltage there though. May not have been 12, or it may not supposed to be the full 12, or it may just be because it's starting so quickly, but you can see when I press the button that we get some voltage. Well, it fell off that time. Hold on. Yeah, there it goes. So we just got a little bit of voltage there. I mean, I'm barely on there. It's because I don't have any alligator clips hooked up. But, I mean, it is sending the signal. So, I mean, that leads me to believe that, this should be working. But it may just be intermittent. Almost want to just throw one of those in there just because. I mean, it's a 2017 scooter, and that's the original starter solenoid. It's 5 years old. I mean, it may not hurt to just throw one in there just in case, because it definitely seems like this piece could have an intermittent failure. If this was working, we should always have that voltage there, whether the starter itself is turning or not. And you could see just a moment ago, as long as we had a half-ass connection on there, that it was changing from 0. Alright, so we got it started up at least. I definitely don't necessarily think that that's the end of it. Tomorrow I might go ahead and try to pull up one of the generic GY6 scooter wiring diagrams, because I'm almost positive that the starter solenoid setup is going to be pretty much the same on all of these scooters, and I'll go ahead and print it out. We can all look at it together, and maybe we can all learn a little something here. I'm having a feeling that it's either that solenoid's intermittently failing internally, or we may have some kind of wiring issue between the switch and the solenoid. I appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.